So the question is, why did I start my business? I was widowed when I was young. My husband died in a motorcycle accident at the age of 24. We had two little girls, 1 and 3. And what I learned the hard way is that we did not know that our ability to go out and earn an income was our greatest asset and should have been protected first and foremost. Now, nobody wakes up at 24 and thinks I'm going to die today. But had we known then what I know now, my husband should have been insured for $1.6 million, not the $20,000 that he was insured for. Had I known that then, our lives would have been completely different. And so I'm on a mission to help as many people as I can to change their lives financially, and also in doing so, improve their lives mentally, improve their health. Just imagine if you knew you had financial freedom waiting for you, what that would do for your psyche, what that would do for your outlook on life. And I routinely turn my clients into multimillionaires, and just using very simple steps. Maybe you have money sitting over here. Let's just put it over here and watch it grow exponentially. So I take the complex world of finance and make it simple, make it straightforward, make it understandable. And unlike the study where it said that working with a financial professional or meeting with one, people would rather have a root canal, I promise that it will be enjoyable. We'll probably laugh, and worst case scenario, even if we don't do business, I will find some way to connect you or refer you, or maybe I want to buy whatever you have to offer. But the only way that we can do that is if you go right above my head and go on the financiallion.com/schedule and get on my calendar. My business is about helping people financially throughout their whole entire lives. So as I mentioned before, the reason I got into my business was because I was widowed young and learned the hard way that we were our most valuable assets and should have been protected. But with Americans drowning in debt and just trying to live month to month, you're not thinking 5, 10, 20 years down the road or thinking about financial freedom. You probably think that financial freedom could never be yours. But I have a way to get you out of debt in record time without you changing your budget or lifestyle, while saving you tens, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars in the process. And this is phenomenal. There's no better feeling than I love that when I see my clients grinning ear to ear, because instead of paying off their mortgage in 25 years or all their credit cards, they're going to be debt free in 4.1 years, and they're going to build millions of dollars in wealth now that they don't have that debt. So I stay with you throughout your life. So now maybe you're married, you have student loans, you have a mortgage. Let's get that paid off. Now we can create wealth to make it grow exponentially and turn you into the next multimillionaire and create a legacy, not only for your children, but for your grandchildren to come. The goals for my company that I have for the next 1 to 3 years is, number one, I want to create as many millionaires as I possibly can. I really want to end generational poverty. I always say, if you own a car, you have to have car insurance in case you get in an accident. If you own a home, you have to have homeowners insurance in case your house burns down. But we're all going to die. So why life insurance is not mandatory is really beyond me, because we could end poverty in 1 generation, provided that we teach the kids financial literacy and what to do with that money so that it carries on to the next generation. What I'd also like to do, one of my goals is I want to have a national television show. I currently have a TV, radio, and podcast called Wealth and Wisdom that airs on Roku and Amazon Fire and iHeartRadio, Apple, Spotify, Amazon, wherever you like to watch your podcasts. I would like to create a national platform where I can really use that show, because what the show is about is getting rid of the locks, the blocks, the mindsets, the self-sabotage, all of the limiting beliefs, so that my audience can heal, grow, and thrive and be truly wealthy in every area of life, mentally, physically, financially, relationally. And of course, financially, I am the financial lion after all. And what I want to do with all of that is really, a rising tide lifts all boats. I really want to lift people up and get them to know that they are worthy, that you do deserve to have wealth in every area of your life, and get rid of that mindset that keeps you stuck where you are, living paycheck to paycheck or month to month. Life is more about that. And it's more than just the number of zeros in your bank account. It's really the quality of your life. And I'm also working on a 6-part mini TV series highlighting nonprofits so that we can increase their reach, their impact, and their fundraising. So I would love to see that just be wildly successful, and then pitch that to Netflix or perhaps Apple TV, so we can also lift up the nonprofits and all the unsung heroes that are there battling on the front lines to make others' lives better. So how can I pay it forward today for a better tomorrow? I will tell you exactly how I can: by smiling at people, by being kind to people, by, if I go to the grocery store, compliment a woman on her outfit or whatever it might be. A smile disarms most enemies, and it's absolutely free to give. So that is a very simple way to pay it forward. Another way that I pay it forward is 10% or more of everything I make goes to fight sex trafficking. I am on a mission. I want to rescue not just thousands, but tens of thousands. There are 21 million enslaved right now in this modern age. So that is how I do my best to pay it forward. And coming alongside wonderful people like Zach Clayton and other people that care and have a heart to care for the brokenhearted, for the ones that have gone through trauma, for our vets that are homeless, all of those things. Those are things that every one of us can make a difference. And if you just save one life, it's as if you saved the entire world. So how many worlds could we join hands to save together?